looking for that first win and how big is tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's really big. It really sets us up for postseason, but it's also we definitely confidence-wise, but still the top 20 opponent. We have to continue to prove ourselves. So this one's it's a big one.
You saw what happened at least for the first 2 quarters in Norman. You really had things going your way, and it seemed like the game was under control and things kind of fell apart.
Yeah, we need to do a better job of playing a full 40 minutes. We'll play like a really good, first half or a really good second half, but we kind of have yet to put like a whole great, solid 40 minutes together. And I think we have to come out tomorrow. We have to execute and play for the whole game, and not just have a quarter off or 5 minutes off. We need a full 40.
Big step.
That's one thing to say that in January, but now you're getting March is getting closer every day here where you have to start doing that.
Every game really counts. Every practice counts. Every second we're on the court, we're off the court. It really matters. And this is the time where teams either make or break. Teams are playing a lot better than what they were at the beginning of the season, and we have to take that next step. And for us, that next step is actually putting two complete halves together.
This is a team, they've got a bunch of people who can shoot, plus they've also got the 6'4" girl inside who's capable of scoring. What kind of challenges do they present?
It's another solid effort that we have to all have together. They can obviously knock it down, but they can obviously, drive or kick it in for paint points, and we definitely have to shut the paint points down and, out-rebound them as well. We can't give up easy threes or easy buckets. No transition points is key as well, or limited, because last game, especially second half, we gave up a lot of transition buckets, especially off of turnovers.
You feel like this team will attack the 1-3-1 that you're probably going to see tomorrow?
Yes, we've definitely been working on it, and we weren't even looking to be aggressive last game, especially in the second half when they turned it on us. We weren't looking at the rim, we weren't looking at the score, we weren't looking inside at Lene, who was open often a lot of times. So tomorrow I think we'll be, better prepared and probably a lot more poised.
You didn't start this tough stretch the way you wanted to, but what's the key to staying mentally and physically focused when you're coming onto this?
Well, we, just have to continue to look at, this common goal that we all have, and it's a 5-game season, Coach says, and every game really, really matters. And if we can all just continue to take one game at a time for the next 5, conference games, have a narrow focus, I think, we could turn things around.
And, this is the time where you guys need to turn it up, and you have so many younger girls that, last year they would be just getting into playoffs, so what do you say to them to keep them in focus, maybe a little different than what your mindset has to be?
Yeah, well, we, always try to continue to tell them, keep shooting, especially when their confidence is down, if you're a shooter, shoot the ball, if you're a driver, drive. So we continue to tell them to, play their game, you have roles, especially as a freshman, you go up, up and down, and that's, just how it is, growing pains, but, just continue to try to keep their spirits up, get them in the gym more, get reps, it all helps.
Came in this year with a pretty sizable group of new faces, both freshmen and underclassmen like yourself. How do you think this group has gelled over this season?
I'm actually very impressed. I've been on my fair share of teams, different teams, but never one as young as this one or as new. So I think overall we have meshed and gelled pretty good, especially being able to crack into the top 25 a few times. That's kind of impressive in itself. But it's really unique, I think.